guys, how y'all doing? This is Coach D. Durrell Spears. Hope everybody is having a great day. Looking forward to having this cool discussion with you today. So we're going to focus on how will you treat the right one, and in engaging in a multitude of issues daily as a therapist, coaching, processing, intervening, using psychological interventions. And I've noticed that in many situations, we have people who talk about getting the right person, the person that I am meant to be with, the person who's going to treat me the way I'm supposed to be treated, who's going to take my breath away. I'm going to love, care, all of that good stuff. The person who can check off, if not all the boxes, but most of the boxes. The person who understands me, the person who makes me feel in a way that nobody else makes me feel, a person that I'm connected to, the person that stole my heart, mind, soul. And in many instances, when people talk about that right person, they're not talking about how they're going to treat the person. They're talking about how that person is going to treat them. See, that is one of my biggest issues with dating. The selfishness of wanting to receive and not giving. And when people talk about having the right person, they never talk about how they're going to treat that person. They talk about the benefits that that person will provide. That person will provide for them. There is a difference. So let's look at that. Let's look at how will you treat the right one. You know, the person that you prayed to God for years. You know, the person that you have yearned for years and years. The person that you've talked about. What is your ideal person? That person is supposed to make your world just turn upside down. That person. Let's think about that. Tell me, I need to understand. I need you to help me understand. Guys, I need to understand how you're going to treat that person. Because that person is not sticking around if you're mistreating them. That person is not going to stick around if you hold grudges towards men or grudges towards women in previous relationships. That person is not going to stick around if you hold them responsible for what other people have done. That person is not going to that person is not going to stick around if you can't treat them or provide being their right one. You know, the right one also deserves to have the right one also. It's not a one-sided affair. So it's for everybody listening and watching. I want you to kind of think about that. How do you treat that person? Are you going to love them as equal as they love you? Are you going to treat them and give them the same feelings that you're feeling? Are you going to show them respect? Are you going to be there to honor them, be loyal to them? Are you going to do all those things that are necessary for a long-term relationship? On this channel, Coach D, I'm preaching for productive, long-lasting, meaningful relationships. This is not about short-term, gratification. That's not what we're doing here. So this is more of a food for thought, stimulating to think about, because people continuously talk about how they want to be treated and the right one. Well, how will you treat the right one? Will it be a reciprocal situation? Is it going to be something equal 50-50, if that is such a thing? My position is there's no such thing as 50-50. There's always one person giving more than the other, or there's always a person that has a more of a dominant personality, whether it's the male or female, or in any type of relationship. There's always going to have one person that is doing a little bit more than the other, feel a little bit. It's not going to be equal all the time. Most of the time, it's not. But how will you treat the right one? Because just as much as I hear people talk about wanting the right one, I also hear so many people saying how they lost the right one. I hear most people talking about how they had the right one, the love of their life, and they messed it up. That happens a lot. So, guys, give me comments in the comment section. Please give me your responses. Let me know how you feel about how to treat the right one. I cannot tell you how to treat another person, but what I can say is that if you don't treat them equivalent to the way they're treating you, there's an issue. We should fundamentally know how to respect someone, care for someone, be attentive to someone, open communication, being honorable, truthful, loyal, all of those good things, but there's no one size fits all. It's all relative to the relationship that you have. So again, this is Coach D. Durrell Spears. This is the